Akureyri is the largest town outside of the greater Reykjavik area, and it's situated on the innermost Isafjordur fjord. It is an old trading station and also an important fishing town. This tunnel on the way to the Godafoss waterfall was very helpful for people in the winter time. The scenery on the way to the waterfall was beautiful. The Godafoss is known as the waterfall of the gods, and it's among the most beautiful waterfalls in Iceland. The story is that the head lawmaker at the time in the year 1000 had to decide between worshiping the pagan gods or switching to Christianity. When they made the switch, the king at the time threw the statues of the pagan gods into the rushing waters of the Godafoss. They did negotiate with the missionaries to still be able to eat horse meat. On a hill overlooking the old town of Akureyri, you'll find the northernmost botanical garden. It was established by a group of women in 1912. They decided their city needed beautifying, so they founded the park for the purpose of providing an adornment for the town and a place of recreation. It's nearly 2.5 acres large, and it is the first public park in Iceland. And the housewives of Akureyri went about planting hundreds of trees, plants, herbs, and tending it until it was turned over to the city in 1953. The botanical garden now extends to 9.14 acres. It differs from just a park now. It's a botanic garden. A botanic garden differs from a park in that the primary purpose is enhancement of biological knowledge. In the case of the Akureyri garden, the goal is to keep and display as many species of native flora as possible, while searching for non-native species suitable for Icelandic survival. Collection trips to climate zones of the world have resulted in garden additions. Seed exchange remains one of the most important sources for new species. Today, the garden exchanges seeds with some 330 botanical gardens. For me, it was just a beautiful place with flowers that I had never seen before, and I was just hypnotized by the beautiful sky blue poppies. They were the same color as the sky that day, and they just seemed a beautiful reflection of each other. And I would certainly recommend anyone who visits Akureyri to take some time to spend in the botanical garden. We had a light lunch in the town of a salmon sandwich, a salad, and asparagus soup. It was very fresh and tasty, but the cost was somewhere between ouch and wowee. I went into this beautiful local art gallery, which was a lovely building with beautiful woodwork, and I was about to ask this older lady if I could take her photo. But when I got closer, I realized she was made out of wood. Isafjordur is a town in the West Fjordland and is known to be one of the coolest areas in Iceland at the sea level. Fishing has been the main industry, and the town has one of the largest fisheries in Iceland. We went to the Dynjandi waterfall, also known as the Godafoss, and it's a waterfall located in the Arnarfjordur in the West Fjordlands, and it is the largest waterfall in the West Fjordlands. It has a total height of 330 feet. The most famous legend describes a supernatural being who dwells in the waterfall, also known as the Thunderer. Another legend claims that the Dynjandi is a literal bridal veil of a giantess who got jilted, and the booming sounds are the cries of her heartbreak. For me, it really did look like a lace veil, and just bubbling coming down, very much like tears. So definitely a beautiful place with other multiple waterfalls and beautiful turquoisey, bluish, greenish, lovely water, and green hillsides with little yellow flowers. We were making our voyage around Iceland on the Celebrity Silhouette, and we met so many wonderful people. The activities, the entertainment, and the food filled the days with excitement. I wish we had more time in each port. Iceland is a beautiful place to visit.